I have to follow up on the story of the GTA 6 leaks because this is going bonkers now. Obviously, I can't speak on too much detail with what the videos they have shown have in them, because then I imagine Take-Two would be having the Men in Black roll through with the noisy cricket and just blowing my innards out my asshole.
They should.
It's not. It's probably not safe to like speak on it. Definitely can't show you anything from it. But they have released a handful of clips now showcasing what appears to be GTA 6 footage. Some of it is older, but they are now claiming that they have a functional build of GTA 6 and are threatening to release it if they're not left alone. Take-Two recently started throwing the kitchen sink at this issue here. They've subpoenaed Discord. They're targeting like a bunch of different servers and stuff, looking for anyone even adjacently related potentially to the leakers. I wouldn't be surprised if I found out my parents are being subpoenaed because my dad Googled auto one time. Like, it's a wide net they're casting to try and track them down and figure out where these leaks are coming from. It's very clear they are taking it seriously. And if it is true they have a build, that could be catastrophic for GTA 6 because it means they could leak crucial story elements ahead of release, even spoiling like the ending and such. So that could be, you know.
GTA gamers care about the story, but the way the story is delivered is a lot more important to the players. Okay. Just trust me. People that play the game, the way the story unfolds is a lot more important than this guy dies. Because what is the end to GTA 5? Oh, they're chilling and they walk on the spot and they're like, it's not, the ending is irrelevant. Nobody cares.
Fucking disastrous for them. Now, initially, I kind of brushed it off as not the biggest deal in the world that Rockstar and
it's bad for sales. Last of Us 2 would love to have a word with you after they sold a gabillion copies after the worst part of the game only was spoiled, which is a selling point of the game. Half the selling point of the game is Joel, and it was leaked that he dies off the rip. Boom. And it affected the sales? No, it didn't. People bought multiple copies.
Who probably weren't, you know, sweating, soiling their britches over it because it was a few videos from what seems to be like a multiple-year-old build of the game.
Well,
it wasn't showing anything too, you know, integral to the game. And if anything, it was just generating hype for the upcoming Netflix trailer they're premiering for GTA 6. But now, I'm singing a very different tune because they have shown that they have more than just like videos. Like at first you could write it off as like, okay, maybe they got access to some, you know, custodian who went on one of the employees' computers and recorded a little footage with Fraps or something, you know, fucking unregistered Hypercam 2 footage of GTA 6 3 years ago.
When is the Netflix thing? When is that
device? But one of their more recent leaks has them actually shoot the name leak into a building in game, which leads me to believe.
If these are smart, don't they segment the games? Like if these guys work on a certain area or something like that, right? Don't they have like little realms, whatever? Did they really actually work on the whole build, always everybody? And it sounds kind of crazy.
They are playing it, right? Like that's the assumption you could make from that. So it's not entirely unreasonable to think they have a build in their fingertips here, in the palm of their hands. So it's a threat that has some real meat behind it that Take-Two, I imagine, is probably a little nervous about now. They're clearly taking it with like the utmost gusto here, pursuing them, and according to CyberLeak, they might just make like my bladder after drinking chamomile tea and leak it all. So they are saying that they have this build. They've already made their demands clear. They even have their manifesto.
Chad, I feel like somebody that's that irresponsible with their life would have already leaked something that's very severe about the game. Or there's a portion of something that's higher up as a display that they have a lot or whatever. Like I feel like with the leaks that are out there, and
manifesto where
I don't think that they have a lot more
like, the terrible practices in gaming, and this is their way of like forcing them to, you know, look inward.
This part of the video is fake and debunked. Charlie said on stream that it got debunked. Wait, debunked? So why would somebody that has real leaks would show a fake leak then?
Make changes, do better, that kind of thing. But they have been plastering a crypto all over
this
the
part. Oh,
footage
sorry.
and seemingly generating tons and tons and tons of money. I've seen a ton of buzz about people preaching that this is all legitimate and for the gamers because CyberLeak burned their dev wallet, about $1 million worth of tokens they burned, to prove that it's not a scam and it's not a cash grab. Now, I haven't fully dove into the minutia of all of that at the moment, but it's like people completely forgot about the crypto rug pull era 4 or 5 years.
What do you mean rug pull era? There are no real like meme coins or whatever. It's all a scam. It doesn't matter how you package garbage. When you open it, it's gonna be garbage. There are 0 coins that are not a complete scam. The base of what there is a scam. It's not like they're inventing some new technology that's useful. It's a piece of shit that is really made to manipulate people into buying so somebody can make money. It has nothing to do with anything. It doesn't do anything.
Roughly, a wild, wild west where NFTs were draining piss from balls, bank accounts emptying because they couldn't stop FOMOing into every meme shitcoin that popped up and getting rugged endlessly.
Bitcoin is at least adopted by enough of bodies out there, enough people, where it was an advancement in technology, right? And is enough. It's adopted enough that it has value.
To the jungle.
All the other shit is only adopted by those who want to make money off of it, and nobody gives a fuck. It is a small market that every rugs. I mean, it's pointless.
And one of the
Ethereum is also an investment in technology. It's faster. It's more stable. It's a better technology. I still agree. It's kind of a piece of shit, but it has actual applications.
strategies that a lot of those shitcoins that inevitably rugged did to prove that they were real was they made a big song and dance out of the devs burning their tokens to let everyone know, hey, look, it's safe. Come on in, the water's fine. Only that doesn't tell the whole story. That's not actually like a full look under the hood there. But who knows, maybe this time it's different. But another thing to consider, once people are buying into the meme shitcoin, they have a vested interest in spinning tall tales about it to keep the hype train rolling so that way they can capitalize off it as well, so they're not the ones left holding the bag. It's how a lot of those rug pull shitcoins functioned back in the day where they had a ton of drones.
Those rug pulls, it's true. By the time you hear about it, it's already too late. The people that were gonna rug are already rugging, and it's already GG. Like, there's unless you're like some insider or whatever. Coins are sniped, already pre-sold, pre-whatever. There's like, with these coins, there's like 5 layers of fucking garbage, right? So by the time you hear about it, or you already passed all the layers of the garbage, you already cooked. You know what I mean?
That did get in somewhat
You're the one
early,
that's funding those guys.
Start preaching the gospel to get other suckers on board, even knowingly peddling the fraudulent information about it.
Oh yeah, all devs coins are burned though. Oh yeah. And you tell me that there's no pre-sale insiders or snipers? You tell me that some new coin that has 0 snipers? That's cap. That's cap. Most of it is sniped off the rip. I mean, you're just
But again, could be a totally different song and dance with the CyberLeak coin this time around. My initial impression was that they were using it as a convenient excuse to hose this for money because literally everything is watermarked with their crypto to pump the fuck out of that coin, and obviously leaks of this caliber are going to generate a ton of buzz, so everyone was seeing it and they were making a ton of money on it. So, like, yes, all the things they're pointing out are very legitimate problems, but to me it didn't really feel like they were doing it because they were fighting the good fight against, like unethical anti-consumerist practices in the industry.
Anybody who bought, and I saw those comments, people saying, "Oh, dude is doing no disc is crazy." These people are all performative and stupid, and it'd be childish because what does that even do? Oh, if you guys, I'm gonna stop leaking if you make it a disc. Oh, made a disc, I'm stopping. Fuck off.
A strong point about it with their words,
sad,
but their actions seem to lean more towards let's make a lot of money off this shit immediately. To me, it just doesn't pass the smell test. If this really is just, a strong case of stick it to the man neosis where they want to take a principled stand against terrible things happening in the gaming industry and they want to take a fight to Take-Two, Rockstar, Sony, and thus they're doing all this, well then why are they shilling at crypto out the wazoo on everything that they're doing with it, generating thousands upon thousands, maybe even millions of dollars in the process? So I still think that's a strong motivator behind all of it here. Regardless though, it's a huge deal.
How many discs do you think it would take for them to load it up on that disc? Bro, I mean, that wouldn't be a fuck ton of discs.
And it's one that is being
Maybe
taken
like
very
3
seriously
discs.
here. And it's
4
a
discs.
risk they're taking that could jeopardize their entire lives. I mean, it does put them at jeopardy of going to jail for an extremely long time. I already mentioned the last guy who was leaking GTA 6 footage who got permanently institutionalized, fucking padded cell, straight jacket, probably muzzle on his face like a lunatic locked up in Arkham Asylum because he leaked GTA 6 footage. He was eventually transferred to a normal prison, but they came out there turbo fisting. This is a whole different beast now. They're gonna be sicking everyone.
Funny?
Not
Okay, then don't cause damage that's worth in the billions of dollars because you feel like doing so, thinking that it's gonna be a slap on the wrist or whatever. I mean, what I mean, it's sad. I don't give a fuck. Maybe some guy leaking something causing deliberate damage in the billions of dollars. What do I care? Because it's fucking stupid as shit. I mean, bro, the same way people that sell cheats are doing fraud. They're doing fraud. I don't give a shit. It's fraud.
only like their Avengers team up of lawyers.
Oh, guys, this guy sold rotten meat to the local market. Wow, man. It's just a little bit of economic damage prank. Like, fuck you, man.
But also the Avengers team up of every law enforcement agency on the planet. They're gonna get the Navy SEALs out there, the FBI, the DEA, the BBL, the DVD, the VHS. They're all coming to play. The MIB. Like, holy shit, man. Even SAD PD might even get on the case. All to try and find these leakers and stop this. And in response to them trying to figure out who's behind it all, and because of their efforts to peak...
Okay, fraud would involve them scanning money out of people. A company losing potential... Okay, if you're selling a product, making money off of it, that's damaging a company deliberately. That's literally fraud. Fuck are you talking about? If I sell a product... It's a $50 to $50 cheat that makes everybody quit the game that everybody plays, causing them financial damage. That's fraud. Fuck you on about? How would that be fraud? Explain it. How would it be? Okay, then it should be worse than fraud then. It is intentional financial harm, and it should be worse. It should be permanently fucking life in jail. I'm gonna fuck. It should be fucking 10 years in jail minimum. If you're a cheat maker, you should only be allowed to eat wood and bark off that wood, and you sit in a fucking 2x2, bitch ass, folded in half. I don't give a fuck.
Behind the curtain, CyberLeak has now altered. They're claiming that they have a build and that they've had it for some time and that it's no longer in just one centralized location, so there's nothing to seize, there's no server to raid, only copies that are spread out across the globe. And then they go on to describe what's fundamentally like a fucking dead man switch, basically something you'd find in an action movie, really. This is like some shit straight out of like an early 2000s plotline, but what they're claiming is they've got this on the ready to release, and every day they choose to cancel.
But over the years, again, I know some guy who's like some cheat maker Andy, okay, from way back in the days. If I want to make some, it doesn't have making money. I want to make money off of this shit, bro. I was just talking about opportunities to make money off of this shit. It's fucking brain dead. You're making things that are meant to be fun, unfun. Like, when will you understand that it's so unfun? You make things on purpose.
Its release. So, if something were to happen to them, like they get caught or arrested and can't stop that, manually cancel its release, then it's going to end up in the hands of millions of gamers across the globe. Silencing CyberLeak would accomplish less than nothing, if anything.
Bro, what's the first of this? Fuck Rockstar. What did Rockstar do? And now explain. Okay, I'm actually interested. Why is Rockstar bad? What the fuck does Rockstar do? Explain it. I'm not gonna be a defender of corporate, but I generally feel like I wonder what you think they did wrong enough for them to be clapped this hard for no fucking reason. Explain it. You should be thankful that they delayed GTA. Paywall for trailers. What? The trailers are all free. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you stupid? What? Wait, paywalling a trailer? The Netflix thing? That's an extra. What the fuck are you talking about? That's an extra. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Like, if you don't want to watch the extras, then don't watch it. What? You know what? Don't watch it then.
Happens to it. If it ever misses a morning, the cancellation ends on their own. Nobody has to press anything. The release.
Paywall content, no PC release. You should be thanking them they're not doing PC release. Bro, with the engine that they use and how they make their games, it would take another fucking year and a half or 2 years for them to make the game. It would delay by 2 years. It's thankful enough that the games would only delay as much as it did. You should thank them for delaying a game that was not ready. If the game isn't ready, then they are okay not fucking releasing it. And if there's the only thing you should get mad about a company is if they continuously say a date and push it back. A delay or two is never wrong. The games that have 5 delays, that's wrong. It means that you're crunched and you're trying to over-deliver. Fuck that. A delay is fine. What a stupid fucking opinion that is, man. You wonder that? If the game was unready when it came out and there was bugs, you go, this game is full of bugs. Doesn't run on my 3550. I'm running this on my Tamagotchi and it's not running perfectly. I'm refunding this and putting in bad reviews. Like, dude, fuck you. It'll take years before it's still on PC.
Simply stops being canceled, and within days, GTA 6 will be running on the personal computers of millions of gamers around the globe. Complete, permanent, no refund, no patch, no alternative. Everyday cyberpunk.
That 10 years,
man.
buddy. Games of that quality take 20 years to make. You fucking bitch ass. You're talking about some models that are unprecedented. You're talking about games that don't have a blueprint. You cannot replicate a project of the size of GTA. Every GTA release was the size of a game that nobody in their industry can understand how it is. They have to literally make those molds themselves and deliver that project. Nobody knows what that is. The only game that comes close, maybe Call of Duty comes close. A project of this size, nobody understands that. Only they can. So how do you know how long it takes to make a game like this? You fucking bum? Yo, sit down, play GTA 5, go walk around and see how many assets there are in that game. How many places and unique places are crafted. How many elements of game, how many interactions, animations. Go look at how many actual singular things. It's in the millions. It's in the millions. Give me other games that have that. Not a lot of games. With a map that big, with a game that big, brother, it's not even close. Other games are ongoing. The games that you guys are saying in the chat are ongoings, where it gets patched through and developed as it goes, and it starts off as early access. You're just brain dead.
Everyday cyber leak is left alone as another day the game stays buried. Rockstar's best move.
Skyrim. When Skyrim came out, it was a piece of fucking steamed dog shit, you fucking bitch ass. When they came out, it was a jank fest full of bugs. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was the tread light.
LARP, sahur, LARP.
Schedule has no end date. It resets every morning forever. Tread lightly. They're dropping the gauntlet down, basically saying you mess with the sack, you get the cum. And it could be a bluff, but they do have some evidence to suggest that they're playing something since they shot leak into the wall in the game. So is it a risk Take-Two's willing to take? Again, it's possible that it's all, a fib and just fish paste, but it puts them in a really, really tricky position here. Now, personally, I am not convinced that they have a complete build of this game.
Of course not.
I think they might have something like an early build of the...
Dude, after the first wave of leaks, bro, there is no chance, zero, that even has come close to a recent or playable or a build of any kind that has any substance to it. Fuck that. What a joke. Then this leak guy is just fucking... he's a bum. I don't give a shit.
Game with very restricted access, because in all of the footage they've shown so far, we haven't even seen a glimpse of Lucia. One of the main characters, a character who was plastered all over the marketing. Not only have we not seen her in any of what they've showcased, but we also haven't seen anything story-related of any story.
Trump and Epstein files dates. Classic Defender. Now defend the multi-billion-dollar company X, just like you defend the PDF president.
Whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? Who defended any of this shit, you moron? Fuck is wrong with you? Bro was logging a video about GTA and says Epstein files like it matters anything. I mean, what a fucking dumbass rage baiter. Buddy, your brain, while typing that, is overheating. Take a break. Sit in your chair, okay? And let your fat ass fucking sit in that dog shit grease and chill out. We know you're overcooking your brain with this take.
Story significance. If they wanted to prove that they have a complete build of the game, I imagine they wouldn't just be...
People mentioned in the files. People mentioned in the files. You don't even look and go look at some of the names that are named in the files. Some of this shit is like a conversation between Epstein and some other guy talking about some other guy saying, oh yeah, I saw this guy on TV. Mentioned in the files. Mentioned in the files. They were mentioned in the file. Like it fucking matters. Like you're fucking stupid. Like you're just stupid. You're
wandering
dumb.
around aimlessly showing like very basic gameplay and...
Yo. If Epstein said, I saw Celebrity 123 on television, and it made me want to buy a boat.
xQc.
Sent to old friend from high school. Yo, Celebrity 123 is named in the files. What the fuck?
Actual point is
Yo, it's kinda crazy that they're named in the files. Bro, you're like a Twitter dumbass. You're dumb.
Mechanics, nothing like super crazy or like really revealing a ton. I would imagine they would have started to
evidence.
like...
Bro, okay. People were really memeing and being weird about fucking Stephen Hawking being named in the files. I didn't even look myself on that particular example. But why and how was he in the files? Stephen Hawking in the files. Like the guy in the wheelchair who speaks through fucking TTS. Like, what the fuck?
Really make them sweat by showing them like bits and pieces of the story, like in a mission or something, if they had access to it, because they're not shy about showing these things. And this is a big threat that they're making here about having this build. So if they do have like a complete build, I would have expected to see something more like that to really like drive the nail and show Take-Two that they're not fucking around. But because we haven't seen anything like that, and we haven't even seen one of the main characters here, I personally believe that what they've got their hands on is like a really small, restricted, and older version of GTA 6. It's also been getting extremely messy with what's real and what's fake in regards to the GTA 6 leaks and the leakers here too, because there's a lot of other people piping up now.
Like what the fuck is that?
Claiming to be associated with CyberLeak, claiming to even be CyberLeak. They're even giving statements to the press as if they are them, even though in some of the cases it's not. It's just someone pretending. So it's been getting like so out of control and so unbelievable. And like I said, like there is a lot of action now being taken to try and find the group responsible here.
Some of these guys complain about the story. It's gonna. I'm not gonna buy it because now I know that the guys and he says this. Like these guys aren't fucking. The people that are complaining aren't fucking like GTA Online only, like modder hackers, fucking grinders of bank robbery, like whatever. Like bro, these people are they don't give a shit about the story. They never give a fuck. Like that's crazy. I bet you. But these guys can't even name or remember a single story, a single mission in the entire story.
Hey, exits me.
So like
Stephen
subpoenaed Discord.
Just wanted to say that yes, I was in the Epstein files with my good friend Donald Trump. We used to go down to the island and have LAN parties and wheelchair races.
Weird.
Nothing weird, I promise. God bless Israel. I mean USA.
Alright, let me check.
Diddy Poggingstein.
Let's see what. Actually, maybe I was wrong about. I took an example out of nowhere and ended up maybe being wrong about it. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, let's see the document. He attended an Epstein-funded science conference in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I wasn't wrong at all. No, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong at all. Wait, what? Government email to offer a financial reward to anyone who could prove false allegation of victim participated. But how does that mention him though? Yo? No, yeah, like I said. Anyway, I don't read. I'm bad at reading. Okay.
And looking for like tons and tons of information and like really digging into the minutia to try and like figure out who's behind it, what's going on, how they can stop it. Like it has been pretty chaotic. And this is like the latest development here that they're now claiming they have a build and a dead man switch basically where if they are caught, it's just going to release on its own to everyone. That's pretty huge, man. Holy shit. Anyway, I just had to give you the follow-up here because this got...
Chad, why don't they make the computer? Why don't they just make the thing? When you develop a game, you set up a location in the game or some plot of land. Every employee knows not to go on it. And if you walk on it, even with your thing, it sends out a message to GTA giving you the exact coordinates of where you're at, your location, all your IP, everything about you, your computer, about your hardware ID, where it was bought, and it starts to self-destruct your shit and it fries your GPU. I mean, what about it? The devs will know not to jump on it, so they won't jump into that location. And leakers will go to it and their shit will fry.
Wild. Like, unpredictably wild here with the GTA 6 leaks. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
Yeah, for the Wendy going video 4 years.
Tired of broke boys in chat saying game is paywall.
I wanted to.
If you can't afford an extra 20 for Ultimate Edition or 10 for Netflix, maybe you shouldn't be buying the fucking game in the first place. Complaining like a hoe. If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Or you can watch the trailer on YouTube that everybody watched, then buy the standard edition and buy the video game and then play the video game like the thing that you want to buy and just be a consumer. Dude, they're forcing me to buy the Super Edition. They're forcing me to buy the Netflix account. I had to buy Netflix because of Israel. Like classic fucking brained libtard. I can't. I'm gonna lose my mind. I cannot. I'm gonna lose my mind.